Hello, my dear student. You are most welcome to my YouTube channel, Physics with Nobir Sir. As you know, I have started higher secondary second year classes for the subject of physics. I have completed some classes already from the first chapter, that is electric charges and fields, and from that class I am continuing my class today. So the new student who join for today, I am requesting them to subscribe my channel for the further benefit. And again I am coming back to my classes, that is I will start the first chapter, and after completion some topics, and the last topics was I have discussed that thing, that is Coulomb's law in vector notation. You know that is Coulomb's law in vector notation is nothing, that is about the direction, because electrostatic force is a vector quantity. So vector quantity means magnitude as well as direction is needed. So that is why to specify the direction of force between the two charges, the vector notation is important, and I have mentioned or I have discussed about the vector notation of Coulomb's law, that is in the last episode. Now I am continuing from that point of view, and I will try my best to carry on my classes. Okay, so তোমালোকে ইতিমধ্যে গমে পাইছা এখানে আমি কইলো এতিয়া মই তোমালোকৰ সেই Coulomb's law of vector notation or কিছুমান numerical part মই analysis কৰিম with concept such that your concept যাতে clear হয়, সেই কাৰণে মই তোমালোকে এটা exercise বা এটা numerical problem লৈ আহিছো। ফাৰ্স্ট হেতু আমি ডিসকাস কৰিম, দেন আৰু এটা numerical problem solve কৰিম মই বেলেগ ফালে বা ইয়াৰ কোৰ্সৰ আগবাঢ়ি যাম। ঠিক আছে, নিশ্চয় তোমালোকে বুজি পোৱাত সুবিধা হ'ব। চাও কি কৈছো মই, যে numerical problem তোমালোকৰ NCERT বুকছত এটা numerical দিয়া আছে, that is numerical to হৈছে এনেকুৱা, আৰু সেই numerical to based on the forces between multiple charges. এটা তোমালোকৰ এনেকা টপিকস আছে, forces between multiple charges, and the Coulomb's law of electrostatics indicates the force between the two charged particles or the two charges only. That was discussed about the Coulomb's law, and from that if there are so many charges are along with there, and that time we can also use the that is Coulomb's law. So in that case, that is how we calculated the force in case of so many charges are there, that is multiple charges are there. So for that I am going to take that type of class, that is for one example is in your NCERT book is given. That example is given, that is example: consider three charges Q1, Q2 and Q3 each equal to Q. Okay, these are the three charges. Consider three charges Q1, Q2, Q3 is equal to Q, having the magnitude of the charges are same, that is Q. Okay, at the vertices of an equilateral triangle, this is a triangle of equilateral triangle, the three charges are placed at the vertices. Okay, that is one is Q1, Q2 and Q3. All the charges are vertices in the equilateral triangle of side L. Now what is the force on charge Q? Means this charge placed at the centroid of the triangle as shown in the figure. So from this figure, suppose this is an equilateral triangle, and the three charges are placed at the vertices of the triangle Q1. Suppose this is Q1, Q2 and Q3. All the charges have the same magnitude, that is Q, and a 4 number charge which is placed at the centroid of the triangle capital Q. Now we have to calculate what will be the total force on the charge capital Q. So how many charges are there? Actually in this question there are 4 charges are there. So that is multiple charges. In Coulomb's law there are only 2 charges are there. So we can use the Coulomb's law for the multiple charges. What will be the value of force on the charge Q? We have to calculate from this equation, from this exercise. Now let us try. So first of all you can see that is the charge Q at the position of the centroid O. Now first of all we have to solve this one. Okay, solution, write down solution. So this is an equilateral triangle of side L. So to find out the total force on the charge Q for every charges, that is except this charge Q, এই টু চার্জৰ বাহিৰে বাকি তিনিটা চাৰ্জ আছে, গতিকে এই তিনিটা চাৰ্জে এই টু চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত কিমান ফোর্স এপ্লাই কৰিব সেইখিনি মই ক্যালকুলেশন কৰিব লাগে। গতিকে সেইখিনি ক্যালকুলেশন কৰাৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ এইটো ডিসটেন্সটো লাগিব, this distance should be needed. So first of all we have to find out this distance from the geometrical point of view. Okay, so geometrical point of view আমি সেইখিনি ক্যালকুলেশন কৰিম। So because you know in the question it was given that is this is a triangle of equilateral triangle, means the side is same having length L, side is L. Okay, now if we draw a perpendicular AD to the side BC, then what happen, we can draw perpendicular AD perpendicular to BC. Okay, then what happen, if we draw a perpendicular AD on the side BC, then this angle will be how much? We have to imagine you have to find out then first, because you know this is an equilateral triangle, so every angle will be 60 degree. If we draw AD perpendicular on BC, then automatically this angle will be 60 degree. Okay, and ABD or ABC, this will be a what type of angle? It is a right angle triangle, because AD is perpendicular to BC, so this will be a 90 degree, and this angle will be how much? It will be 30 degree. Okay, okay, now so AD, if we draw AD perpendicular to BC, then from triangle, from figure, just we can write from figure, then from this triangle see ABD, a two triangular pora, this is a right angle triangle. So if this one 30 degree, what will happen if this one 30 degree? So in that case, if this one angle, so AD will be base, AB will be hypotenuse, BD will be perpendicular. Okay, no need BD, so AD will be what? Base. So base by hypotenuse, what will be the value of base by hypotenuse? Means bhumi by corno, it is cos theta. So from here, from the figure, we can write AD mane bhumi base by hypotenuse L equal to cos 30 degree. So from here AD equal to, we can find out AD equal to L cos 30. Okay, cos 30 degree means what? Root 3 by 2, root over 3 by 2 L. We find out AD. AD means this distance we have find out. Okay, now since O is the centroid of the triangle, then what happen? If O is the centroid of the triangle, then we can find out AO. Therefore, since O is the centroid, so from this we can write down AO will be equal to 2/3 of AD. This is general convention. You know, you got this one in class 10 level, that centroid is the 2/3 of the AD. Centroid is the value of this AO, that is this centroid distance from vertices, this distance is exactly equal to the 2/3 of AD. Okay, you got this one in class 10 level. গতিকে এখিনি পাইছা, গতিকে AO equal to কিমান হ'ব? 2/3 of AD পাই গলো আমি। AD means আকৌ what? AD means 2/3 of AD. AD means we got, AD means 3 by 2 L, so root 3 by 2 L. Ultimately, to do cancel, ultimately from here we can find out this thing, it is L by root 3, L by root over 3. So this distance means AO I have found, that is AO equal to L by root 3. So if AO equal to L by root 3, since because this is a equilateral triangle, so exactly equal to BO, exactly equal to CO, all the value will be L by root 3. So this value we have find out. So what happened? I just erase this one. Just erase this one. So what happens? See, if AO equal to L by root over 3, then similarly we can find out. Similarly, OB equal to OC equal to OA equal to L root over 3. L root over 3. We got this one. Now this is the mathematical part. This is just mathematics. Now we have to move to the physics part. Now we have to count. We have to find out the force on charge Q due to these three charges. How many charges? Q1, Q2, Q3. All the value is same. That is Q. We have to find out. Now we move to the physics part. This is the mathematical part. Now we have to move physics part. Okay. So first of all, we have to find out. Suppose this force on charge Q due to charge at A, because you know in the Coulomb's law, it can be calculated just two charges, the force between the two charges. So first of all, we take these two charges, Q and this Q, that is charge at A and charge at O. What will be the force, mutual force in between these two? We have to find out first. So in the question it was written that is we have to find out force on the charge Q, capital Q. A2 charger upor force kiman hekhini hamak uliabo lage. Gotike hekhini jodi uliabo lage tetihole ami likhim force on charge capital Q due to charge Q Q1 due to charge Q1 at A. A2 charger karone A2 charger upor kiman force apply kobo. Coulomb's law to enekoi represent kore je the force on charge capital Q due to charge Q1. Okay, so what will be the force on charge Q due to charge Q1 or due to charge at A? আমি এনেকে লিখিম F, suppose it took a force took নাম দিলো আমি F1. F1 means এই চার্জৰ ওপৰত এই চার্জটোৱে কিমানখিনি ফোর্স এপ্লাই কৰিব। দুটা চার্জ আছে, এইটো চার্জ এটা এইটো চার্জ। তো এই চার্জৰ ওপৰত ফোর্স এপ্লাই কৰিব কোনে? দিস চার্জ, that is F1. Is a force is a vector quantity. We put the vector notation F1 vector. From Coulomb's law of force, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2. Q1 means suppose small q, Q2 means capital Q divided by distance square. What is that distance? That is AO. AO means L by root over 3, that is square, L by root 3 square. So this is the magnitude. এখানে হইছে তোমার ভ্যালু, ইয়াত কিন্তু ডিরেকশন নাই, আমি ইয়াত ডিরেকশন দিব লাগিব, বিকজ ইন দ্য লেফট সাইড উই পুট দ্য এরো হেড মিন্স ভেক্টর। সো ইন হোৱাট ডিৰেকশ্যন দিছ ফ'ৰ্চ উইল এক্ট, ইয়াত চোৱা ভালকৈ। এইখিনি কথা ৰিমেম্বাৰ কৰাৰ কাৰণে তোমালোকে খুব এটা কনচেনট্ৰেট কৰিব লাগিব যে কোনটো চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত ফ'ৰ্চ এপ্লাই হৈ আছে, সেইটো ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। কোনটো চাৰ্জ, এই দুটা চাৰ্জ লৈছোঁ, বাকীবিলাক চাৰ্জৰ কথা এতিয়ালৈকে কোৱা নাই। মই কৈ আছোঁ যে Q1 চাৰ্জ আৰু Q, এই কেপিটেল Q আৰু Q1 এই দুটাৰ কথা কৈ আছোঁ, বাকীবিলাক ভাবিব নালাগে। তেনেহ'লে চোৱা এই দুটাৰ ভিতৰত কোনটো চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত ফ'ৰ্চ এপ্লাই হৈ আছে সেইটো ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। কোনটো চাৰ্জ? কেপিটেল Q চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত। তাৰ মানে কেপিটেল Q চাৰ্জটোৱে এই ফ'ৰ্চটোৰ কাৰণে কোনফালে মুভ কৰিব? যিটো চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত ফ'ৰ্চ এপ্লাই কৰা হৈ আছে, কোনটো চাৰ্জে ফ'ৰ্চ এপ্লাই কৰি আছে? Q1 চাৰ্জে ফ'ৰ্চ এপ্লাই কৰি আছে কোন চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত? কেপিটেল Q চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত। তেতিয়াহ'লে since because this charge Q1 value is Q and this capital Q also positive charge, this one also positive charge, সো এটো রিপালশন হবো if this one repulsion তেতিয়াহলে সেই রিপালশনৰ কাৰণে যেটো চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত ফোর্স এপ্লাই কৰা হৈ আছে রিপালশনৰ কাৰণে কোন ফালে মুভ কৰিব রিপালশন হ'বলৈ হলে it must goes to towards OD OD ফালে যাব লাগিব মানে তেতিয়াহে রিপালশন বুজাব সো এটো ডাইৰেকশন বুজাব towards OD so we have to put the direction the force on charge Q due to charge at Q1 at A equal to this is the magnitude A2 is a value charge kinir force kinir value along what direction this is along eto ami direction represent kora asu along OD OD to ami keneke palo soa A2 charge er upor force apply hoy ase A2 charge to upor force apply kore ase kun charge A2 charge tete hole repulsion koribo tamone ei charge to ifale jabo bisaribo so this is the OD along the direction of OD yat ami enike dibo paru F1 okay this is we can write we just put this one simplify that is root over 3 square so it will be numerator that is 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught small q capital Q by L square along OD so this along OD you have to write this one because this indicates the direction eto jodi nidiu tete hole eto vector notation na thakil ta mane so this indicates the direction kuntu direction bole OD direction so this amount of force will be applied on the charge Q2 due to charge Q1 eta charge or karon he iman khini force apply kore aru duta ase ami ekhini calculation koribo laibo so this is F1 force on the charge capital Q now we have to find out the charge on Q due to charge at B similarly I mean similarly force on charge capital Q due to charge at B and C charger karone eto ami duta ekelege uliam is given by suppose F2 equal to F2 mane kutu je B thoka charge to e capital Q charge er upor kiman force apply koribo hetu hoise F2 that is force on charge capital Q due to charge at B clear force on charge capital Q due to charge at B that is Q F2 equal to from the formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught from the formula Coulomb's law that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square Q1 means eta Q suppose this is small q into Q2 means capital Q by distance square OB distance what is the OB we have written this one OB equal to L by root 3 so this is same L by root over 3 all square along what direction this is important so এইটো চার্জে এই চার্জটোৰ ওপৰত কিমান যেটো ফোর্স এপ্লাই কৰিব সেই ফোর্সটোৰ ডাইরেকশন কোন ফালে হ'ব this is positive charge this one also positive charge so এই চার্জটোৰ ওপৰত পুশ কৰিব না পুল কৰিব that is the important point so এটো যেটো পজিটিভ এটো পজিটিভ so এই চার্জটো পুশ কৰিব মানে রিপালশন কৰিবলৈ হলে this will move towards in this direction capital Q surface no in this direction suppose it is A B C D E along OE direction along OE okay because it will push due to the repulsion why it is repulsion because you see this is positive charge this one also positive charge so it will be pushed means along this direction OE or we can also call BO আমি BO কব পাৰো ঠিক আছে ওকে more conveniently আমি এনেকে কব পাৰো OE along OE so আৰু এটা ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট বস্তু সোয়া F1 or magnitude to soa 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by L square along OD this part indicates the magnitude of the force F1 means force on the charge Q due to charge at A এখানে হচ্ছে magnitude ইয়াৰ also magnitude কিন্তু same, direction are different but magnitude is same, means 1 by 4 pi epsilon root 3 square করলে 3 হবে 3 by 4 pi epsilon not q q by l square. So magnitude are same but direction is different. So this indicates what? This is f2, this is f1. Okay, now another charge is there, the charge at C. So this charge will apply also force to the charge at Q. So what will be the force? We have to find out from the Coulomb's law. Now force on capital Q due to, this is already written, due to charge at B and C and লিখি দিলে হবো B and C দিছো. So and F3 equals to, F3 means what? The force on charge capital Q due to charge at Q3 at C. C থকা চাৰ্জটোৱে এইটো চাৰ্জৰ ওপৰত কিমানখিনি ফোর্স এপ্লাই কৰিব, from the formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, এটাৰ ভ্যালু হৈছে small q আৰু এটাৰ ভ্যালু হৈছে capital Q, divided by distance square, means distance means CO. CO is also L by root over 3. So it is also L by root over 3 whole square. Along what direction? So this is positive charge, this one also positive charge. So positive repulsion are there. So এই চার্জটো এইটো চার্জের উপর যেটো ফোর্স অ্যাপ্লাই করব, দ্যাট ফোর্সর ডিরেকশন কোন ফালে হবে, মিন্স এইটো চার্জে এই চার্জটো পুল কৰিব না পুশ কৰিব, নিশ্চয় কি কৰিব, ঠেলি দিব, মিন্স পুশ কৰিব মিন্স why? Because it will push, because this one positive, so positive repulsion will be there, so it will moves in this direction. Suppose along OFG, suppose along OG, so this name of this force is F3. Okay, now at this point O along OG, so see here F1 magnitude is this one, F2 magnitude is this one, F3 magnitude is this one. All the three have the same magnitude but the direction are different. Why it is same magnitude? Because the charges, the amount of charges are same, distance are same. So magnitude is okay, magnitude is same but the distance are different. What are the distance? One distance is along OD, another is OE, another is OG. Now what will be the total force on the charge Q? These are the three forces, F1, F2, F3. Now what will be the net force? We have to find out this one from the vector addition. That is you can say that is vector addition of triangular method also. You can also take the vector addition of parallelogram method. Here we have to use vector addition of parallelogram method. Okay, now we have to move this one. Now we got three forces, F1 OD direction, F2 this is F2 OE direction, F3 OG direction. On the charge Q there are three forces will apply on the charge Q. One is OD, one is OE, one is OG. Now what will be the net force on this? We have to calculate this one. Okay, now to calculate the net force we have to use vector addition of parallelogram law. One more thing you have to see, this magnitude is same, F3 F1 and F2, all the magnitude is same. I have already discussed this one. So we can write therefore we can write magnitude of F1, that is modulus of F1 and modulus of F2 vector and modulus of F3 vector is same. Say we call this one F force. Simply suppose we call this one F, because all the forces have the same magnitude but direction are different. Okay, direction part to belek kotha, কিন্তু magnitude যেহেতু this indicates magnitude. So magnitude to আমি F বুলি কৈ দিলো, কাৰণ এটো ক্যালকুলেশন সুবিধাৰ কাৰণে আমি এটো কনসিডাৰ কৰিলো. Suppose this one F means what? F means nothing, 1 by 4 pi epsilon q by L by root over 3 whole square, means F means this amount of this thing we call F. Okay, Now see, so ami O point kiman charge asile, capital Q charge asile. Ei capital Q charger upor tinita force apply hoy ase. One is F1, other is F2, other is F3. Ei tintar total force kiman ami uliabo lage by the help of vector addition of parallelogram law. Now from this F2 aru F3 ei duta soa OE aru OG ei dutar net kiman ami uliai lom agot. What will be the net force or resultant force between F2 and F3? Okay, so resultant force between F2 vector and F3 vector is suppose F dash resultant 2. এই দুটা কোন দুটা F2 and F3 এই দুটা resultant vector to কিমান হ'ব আমি vector addition of parallelogram law use কৰিম. What is the vector addition of parallelogram law? That is, if two vectors A and B are acting at a single point at an angle theta, that time we can call the resultant vector R equal to root over A square plus B square plus this one. R equal to resultant vector R equal to resultant of these two are equal to A square plus B square plus twice AB cos theta. This is the vector addition of parallelogram method or resultant vector or value. So this is the value of the resultant vector. Etia jodi A and B duta vector or result duta vector hoy aru hiator major angle jodi theta hoy tetia hole ami etu use kori pelai theta is the angle between these two A vector and B vector. Then we have to find out by using this formula. This is the vector addition of parallelogram law. So what is the net force? Due to F2 and F3 এই দুটার কারণে টোটাল বা রেজাল্টেন্ট ফোর্সটা আমি কে ধরি F dash equal to root over due to the formula A square means F1 square plus this ইয়াত কিন্তু ভেক্টর না থাকে জাস্ট ম্যাগনিটিউড খিনি হে লোৱা হয় F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2. Now what is the angle between F1 and F2? You have to see, you have to use the diagram to find out the angle between F1 and F2. Now this is not F1, I'm sorry, this is F2 square and F3 square. So it is F2 and F3. The resultant between F2 and F3, so this is F2 square plus F3 square plus 2 F2 plus F3 into cos the angle between F2 and F3. What is the angle between F2? This is the F2 vector. This is means OE and OG. OE or OG major angle kiman. What is the angle between these two? Definitely A2 point of tinta vector ase, eta hoise F1, eta hoise F2 and eta hoise F3. এই তিনিওটাই same amount আছে গটিকে এই point of এটা angle of 360 যদি আমি তিনিটা ডিভিজনত ভাগ কৰো তেতিয়া হলে প্ৰতিটো ডিভিজনত কিমান থাকিব 120 ডিগ্ৰী. So cos এই দুটাৰ ভেক্টৰৰ মাজৰ এংগেল হ'ব 120 ডিগ্ৰী. Okay, so that is implies we can find out F2 means magnitude of the vector F2. So ইয়াৰ magnitude কিমান আমি ধৰিছো F, গতিকে আমি F লিখিব পাৰো F স্কয়াৰ ইয়াতো F স্কয়াৰ প্লাস 2 into F2 F3 মানে 2 F square. F2 or F3 value is F, so F square. Cos 120 means you can find out this one. Cos 120 means cos minus half, because you see cos 120 degree, cos 120 means we can write down 2 into 5 by 2 minus 60 degree. So it is 2 multiple hoye ase, so even number multiple hoye thakile cos thake cos 60. Now it is in what quadrant? It is second quadrant. Second quadrant means sign positive, so as a cos, so it is negative. Cos 60 means half, so it is minus half. So this is mathematical part, I am not ignoring this one. So what happened, we find out 2F2 square, so these two cancel, minus F square, ultimately got F, means the resultant between F2 and F3, these two vector or resultant to ami palu F. F means what? F means 1 by 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught small q capital Q by L square. This is the magnitude, resultant vector or magnitude. It is a F2 or F3 resultant যেটো পাম তার magnitude আর তার direction কোন ফালে হবো it will direct along this direction, so this indicates along OD. So if we put vector sign F dash, so F dash will be along OD. Why? Because it is OD. See, along one vector is along OE, other vector is along OZ. এই দুটার ভ্যালু বা ম্যাগনিটিউড সেম, যেহেতু সেম ম্যাগনিটিউড তেতিয়াহলে রিজাল্টেন্ট ফোর্সৰ ডিৰেকশনটো তাৰ তোমাৰ ডায়াগোনাল অফ দা প্যারালেলোগ্রাম ইয়াৰ পৰা যদি আমি এটা প্যারালেলোগ্রাম ড্ৰ কৰো, এনেকে যদি এটা প্যারালেলোগ্রাম ড্ৰ কৰো তেতিয়াহলে এইটো হ'ব ডায়াগোনাল OD O এর ডিরেকশনত হ'ব. ওকে, সো দিস ইজ দা রিজাল্টেন্ট ডিরেকশন অফ F2 আৰু F3. সো রিজাল্টেন্ট ডিরেকশন হৈছে along OD. এতিয়া আমি আগতে আসলে তিনিটা ভেক্টর, এটা আসলে F1 ভেক্টর, এটা আসলে F2 আৰু F3. কি কৰিলো আমি F2 আৰু F3 এডিশন কৰিলো বাই দা প্যারালেলোগ্রাম ল এডিশন কৰি আৰু এটা নিউ ভেক্টর পালো, হেতু হৈছে F ড্যাশ. গতিকে এতিয়া আমি দুটা পালো কি F ড্যাশ. ইয়াত খুব অলপ খেলিমেলি হৈছে, তোমালোকৰ বুজাত অলপ অসুবিধা হ'ব পাৰে, মই মুছি দিছোঁ গোটেইখিনি ঘটনাটো ইয়াত কি হৈ আছে. এটা হৈছে এনেকুৱা, এটা হৈছে এনেকুৱা, এটা হৈছে এনেকুৱা, ইয়াত সেন্টার পয়েন্ট আছিলে O, এটা ফোর্স আছিলে এনেকুৱা, এটা ফোর্স আছিলে এনেকুৱা আৰু এটা ফোর্স আছিলে এনেকুৱা. এটোৰ নাম দিছিল F1 ভেক্টর, এটো হৈছে তোমাৰ F2 ভেক্টর, এটোৰ নাম দিছো F3 ভেক্টর. ওকে, আৰু F2 আৰু F3 ক্যালকুলেশন কৰি পালো আমি এইটো ডিরেকশনত, নাম পালো আমি F ড্যাশ ভেক্টর, F ড্যাশ ভেক্টর, এইটো F ড্যাশ ভেক্টর. নাও F ড্যাশ আৰু F1 থাকি গল. ওকে, বিকজ F2 আৰু F3 আমি ক্যালকুলেশন কৰিলো, এতিয়া F ড্যাশ আৰু F1 ভেক্টর থাকি গল. এই দুটাৰ ৰিজাল্টেন্ট কিমান হ'ব হেতু উলিয়ালে আমি টোটাল ফোর্স পাই যাম, ফোর্স অন দা চার্জ এট O, দ্যাট ইজ Q চার্জ আছিলে. Okay. Okay, therefore now net force on charge capital Q at O, এই দুটাৰ ৰিজাল্টেন্ট কিমান হ'ব, দুটা ভেক্টৰ ৰিজাল্টেন্ট আমি কেনেকৈ উলিয়াম, যদি এই দুটা ভেক্টৰ দুটা যদি আমি কমপ্লিটলি অপোজিট ডিরেকশনত থাকে বা সেম ডিরেকশনত থাকে, তেতিয়াহলে আমি এটা এডিশন কৰো, সেম ডিরেকশন থাকিলে এডিশন কৰো, আৰু যদি কমপ্লিট অপোজিট ডিরেকশন থাকে দেন জাস্ট উই সাবট্রাক্ট ফ্রম গ্রেটার ওয়ান টু স্মলার ওয়ান. সো কি হ'ব, নেট ফোর্সটো আমি পাম, নেট ফোর্স অন দা চার্জ এট Q, F নাম দিলো তাৰ আমি F net equal to one is F1 vector, F1 minus other is F dash. So what will be the total? F1 means what is the value of F1? F1 value means it was F1 means modulus of F1, মানে F1 vector or magnitude কিমান আছিলে, it was 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught small q capital Q by L square আছিলে, minus F dash or value কিমান পালো, same পালো 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught small q capital Q by L square. So this is 3 by 4 pi epsilon naught small q capital Q by L square. Since one direction is downward and other direction is upward, so we just subtract from one to other, just minus কৰি দিও, because the two vector are in completely opposite. গম পাইছা কথাটো এনেকুৱা, suppose এইটো এটা বস্তু, এই বস্তুটো টু ফোর্সে এপ্লাই হৈ আছে ইয়াৰ ওপৰত, এটা suppose it is 5 নিউটন ফোর্স এইটো ডিরেকশন এপ্লাই হৈ আছে, আৰু এটা ফোর্স ইয়াক টানি আছে 3 নিউটন ফোর্সৰ এইটো ডিরেকশন টানি আছে. So what will be the net force on this body? One is 5 Newton, other is 3 Newton. The resultant or the net force of the body will be 5 minus. That means what? A body to kunphale move koribo. Eta hoise 5 Newton force ifale move kori tani ase aru eta 3 Newton force ifale tani ase. So a body to kunphale move koribo? Ifale move koribo because it is 5 Newton. So ifale move koribo with what force? Kiman force or dara ei body to ifale jabo? Etu 5 minus 3 অর্থাৎ 2 নিউটন ফোর্সৰ দ্বাৰা বডিটো ইফালে মুভ কৰিব সো 2 টো কেনেকৈ পালো যে ডাউনটো পৰা সৰুটো মাইনাস কৰিছো সিমিলার এই কিউ চাৰ্জটোৰ ওপৰত দুটা ফোর্স আছে এতিয়া কোনটো F1 আৰু F ড্যাশ তেতিয়া হলে ইয়াৰ ৰিজাল্টেন্ট কি হ'ব এটা পৰা মাইনাস কৰি দিলে হ'ব সো এটা পৰা মাইনাস কৰি দিলে যেহেতু both the magnitude is same so it will be what it will be cancel out so it will be 0 okay so what happened the total force on the charge q which is placed at the centroid will exactly equal to 0 so net force will be 0 so this is the solution of the example another problem are also there I am not going to discuss that one you will try that in your home so it was let tomorrow heri ঠিক আছে let me stop here today because I am so much tired now